Hello, and in this video I'm going to explain to you why you cannot support a Stop Killing Games movement and support the Ethan Klein lawsuit. Now, let's preface, I have an Ubisoft account. I own the crew. They shut down the crew, so I have a voice in this matter. Now, you have to understand that they built the crew based on licensing and copyright. Fancy that. Ethan Klein is now suing over copyright. The crew is shutting down. Any coincidence? Let's go further. Let's go further into this thought, right? So if you ask Grok to give you an example of how the Ethan Klein copyright lawsuit is shutting down people that don't own his copyright, is like the crew being shut down. And they will tell you, here is the Ethan Klein copyright lawsuit, here is the crew shutdown, and the comparison. In both cases, the users, you and me, which include Denims, Frogan, and Caseytron, streamers, viewers for Klein's lawsuit, players for the crew, lose access to content that they thought they could engage with due to legal or licensing actions. So the people of the crew thought that they could continue engaging with the content, but were shut down due to legal or licensing actions. So the streamers that were engaging in the Klein's content were shut down based on the legal or licensing actions. But not just these streamers. Like, Ethan Klein picked and chose. He's not going after XUC. He's not going after Asmongold. He's not going after Destiny. All of these big streamers combined are much greater than what he is suing for. So it goes on. In Klein's case, the streamer's reactions videos were publicly available until his copyright claims threatened their removal or imposed penalties. Similar to how the crew was playable until Ubisoft's licensing constraints made it inaccessible. Both scenarios involve a creator or company, Klein, Ubisoft, enforcing legal rights, copyright for Klein, licensing terms for Ubisoft, resulting in the content being restricted or removed, leaving users feeling misled about their access rights. So if you bought the crew and it was shut down on you, well, you were obviously misled about your access rights, right? Well, if you're watching a public YouTube video and then all of a sudden you're getting sued for watching the public YouTube video, you were misled about your access rights. So Ethan Klein should have put his video behind a join button, which was absolutely doable, and he refused to do so. Why? Because he admittedly set a trap so he can go and sue these people for copyright, but not just any people. He won't sue XUC, Asmongold, or Destiny, or even Hassan Piker. These people have money. These people could actually win the suit against them because they have the money to do so. So all of this legal work, this legal copyright work, involves money. The crew is telling you it involves money to keep the game running, and they aren't profitable. So instead of just throwing money into the trash bin, they just get rid of their trash bin. So they're gone. So you cannot support Stop Killing Games and you at the same time support the Ethan Klein lawsuit. I wish people would use their brains, because they're not using their brains. It's not over copyright. Now, I'm watching this guy named Luss on YouTube. Now he was... Okay, you gotta understand something about YouTube lawyers, all right? The majority of the popular YouTube lawyers are not defenders of anyone. They don't defend anyone. They read the legalese from Ethan Klein and they immediately side with Ethan Klein. So they would make horrible defenders in the court of law. Why would you want any of these lawyers defending you when the first thing they read is the is the legalese from Ethan Klein to say, oh yeah, oh, they're fucked. You know, there's video after video of this guy named Legal Mindset that says, you're fucked, right? They're fucked. Fast facts. They're fucked. They need to settle. This guy is a lawyer, and he's literally just saying they need to settle. So he is not interested in defending these individuals. So why would you listen to this guy that literally won't defend anyone? He's supposed to be a lawyer. Lawyers defend their clients. He's only defending Ethan. Okay? You guys, you can't just willy-nilly listen to YouTube lawyers. They are not paid to dig through the waste, through the trenches to figure out how to defend their client, because obviously they give up at the first sign of a challenge. They're supposed to be lawyers. So they're supposed to challenge everything. They are not good lawyers. You know, fucking this guy, he made video after video saying how he's got a thumbnail saying loser. You know, real target, or what else has he got? I don't know. These YouTube lawyers, you cannot listen to them. Now, God bless his heart, he finally started coming out and saying how these people getting sued by Ethan Klein could be actually defended. But at the beginning of the video, he's like, "Oh yeah, you find something online, you use it, and you transform it. It's a fair use." And then at the end of the video, he mentions, "Yeah, but if you find it online, it's not fair use." Make up my goddamn mind. All right? Make up my goddamn mind. So the key parallel is the sudden loss of access due to legal mechanisms, right? Copyright enforcement versus license termination, despite users' expectations of continued availability. This highlights how intellectual property rights, whether copyrights or license agreement, can abruptly limit access to content, affecting those who believe they had legitimate use of it. Ethan Klein did not announce that this content was legal to begin with. So when Lust says, Lust specifically says this is not a defense. He says you're unknowing that it wasn't legally copyright is not a defense. How is that not a defense? No one was told that they couldn't use the video. And people online left and right are restreaming live streams left and right. So all of these people in the future are going to get sued. And the case law is going to include this case. I don't understand his thought process here, because Lust alone fucking goes through and makes gosh darn AI videos using other people's copyrighted content. And he said himself that he gets abused by people that don't own the copyright that sue him. So what in the world is Ethan Klein copyright claiming a bunch of Hassan Piker live stream clips that he don't own, but he's claiming that he owns because he says he transformed it because he commented on them? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. This is not about copyright. He's not going after Asmongold, XUC, or Destiny, or Hassan Piker because they have money. He's going after people that he knows he can sue, that he knows he can destroy. He said it himself. He set out a trap to attack these people, and now he's attacking these people. But the tool of choice that he used is questionable whether or not it was fair use. He's calling Hassan Piker a terrorist using freedom of speech. And now these people that say, oh yeah, thank you for not giving that guy a view, is now getting sued for their free speech. I really wish you guys would understand what I'm trying to tell you. But Lus apparently doesn't.